Hey there guys, xQSx Crazyz here, and I'm back in Hearthstone again to show you off a few of my decks that I like to play. As I did say in my last Hearthstone video that I recorded, I have a few decks that I like to get me up a few ranks. I don't play to get to Legends, I'm not that kind of person. I play for the fun. I try to make some good decks, and if I can put off a combination, like I try to make decks that if I can put off a combination, it's a fun combination. I don't care what rank I am, honestly. I play the game for the fun. So I'm going to start off with my Shaman. Now, I haven't named this, I literally just recreated it again for you guys, because I haven't got to the point where I wanted to recreate it yet. But this deck I played before the Grand Tournament cards came out, and well, we'll see if you can guess what it is from the opening hand. We'll see what we get in the opening hand, and you might be able to guess exactly what it is. So, are we going to have a video like last time where all I do is face wet mages? So, if you haven't been able to tell yet from the deck, I'm playing a Murloc deck. However, this Murloc deck has some twists to it compared to how other people play it. I have ways of boosting them. I have Bloodlust, I have the Flame Tongue, you know. I have interesting. So the only thing here is, because he can ping, he can clear one of those straight away. So I'm going to play both. Because this way, if he can clear one, but he can't clear the other. And then next turn, I will probably just Flame Tongue and do 4 damage to the fucker's face. Yes, a Mage is one of the classes that counters this deck amazingly. In fact, it counters it so well because a lot of the Murlocs only have 1 health, or they have so low health that honestly it's easy to kill them. I have just made him have to waste his turn 3 to ping that though, so I wouldn't call that terrible. This turn, honestly, I'm just gonna chuck both of those down and do 5 damage to his face. Like, this is one reason I like this deck. Turn 3 and I've done 9 damage to him, so that's at least 3 damage a turn, which it hasn't been. It's been 4 and 5 damage over 2 turns. And now he's going to ping away that. Yep, there it is. And now, draw, no. Okay, I didn't draw what I wanted to draw. But honestly, I'm still going to play the War Leader. And then I'm going to Lightning Bolt the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and I'm just going to do 5 damage to his face again. And now he can't just ping that to get rid of it. He has to Frostbolt, or he has to Frostbolt that, and then that'll drop down again. But still, and he's unstable importing. Right, he's hoping to get something with Charge maybe, or Taunt that he can play. Possibly. I don't know. I don't really know what kind of deck this guy's playing. However, I've taken him down to 16 health, turn 4. I do have a Locked Crystal, but I have 4 mana for next turn. If you can't really spam up minions yet, so the Lightning Storm is kind of pointless. But oh well. And there you go. That's the Shaman deck that I like to play. If you can pull off stuff like this very quickly, they have no answer. And I'm surprised a lot of people don't still play Murloc decks, honestly, because they are very good. Now I'm going to go over to my, for when I'm sort of rank 20 or like between 20 and 21, 22 kind of stuff, depending on where I start, obviously. This is before I reach rank 19. And this generally works just because people who are, I'm not going to say this deck's good. It's not great. It's another, if I can pull off a combo deck for the fun of it. But it works because a lot of people that are sort of rank 19 or higher don't, I don't want any of these, don't generally know how to play the game, or they're not very good. They're still getting used to the game. still don't want any of these. Unfortunately, I've got a pretty crap opening hand here to start things off. And, yeah, again, there's a rogue, which can counter me pretty badly. Yeah. I'm not sure why. Does he have a way to heal, is the question. I don't remember rogues having ways to do that. He has got an Inspire card, so that's going to give him 1 attack each time. Honestly, I'm just going to Hero Power here. I mean, he's playing a lot of stuff here that has 2 health. And if he keeps doing that, a Consecrate turn 4 will be great. Just going to shift that and draw a card. Rogues counter this deck very well, because it's all based around having my 1/1 Silver Hand recruits. I don't want to do this because of summoning. I have a few cards that I can summon that obviously get boosted, but I'm playing it. I don't want to Consecrate turn 4, but if he trades everything into it, I don't have to. If he just plays another thing with 2 health or less and Hero Powers, and did he just shift my face? Because he has the Eviscerate. Ah, you're a pain. It's a fairly well played. Yet again though, I don't think I'm going to Consecrate yet. He's doing damage to me in small amounts, but if I Piloted Shredder, he has to kill it with something else that costs 3 mana, and then I'll get my minion, and then he knows that if it's 3 or more health, he can at least kill it. However, or he needs something that can do silence. Okay, now well played. He does still have to trade into it. Unless he goes for my face. Or he trades that and that. I was hoping he would go for my face, I'll be honest. I know I should probably Consecrate, but I kind of like that turn because he has 6 damage, but he has to hit it with his face and all of the minions on the board, unless he doesn't feel threatened by it, in which case he will go for my face, and then next turn I will Consecrate Holy Light. Unless he saps my creature, which is a pain in the fucking ass. Let's use the language. Okay. I think this turn's definitely a Consecrate turn. Because I'm kind of fed up with this. He is annoying me. So I'm going to Consecrate, I'm going to Hero Power. He can, with his weapon, yes, get rid of my Silver Hand recruit, but honestly, I'm not too fussed right now. The other thing about this deck is, when I can start getting Silver Hand recruits out, when I start getting my Master for Battles and stuff, they obviously get boosted by this, and they get boosted by sort of other stuff in my deck, you know. He's playing a very, very cheap, aggressive deck, isn't he? And then when that was supposed to be sort of one of his finishing cards, he's a pain in the arse. So I'm just going to Hammer of Wrath that, get rid of it. Master for Battle. It's good. That's good. It's actually very good. Because now I'm going to Master for Battle. I'm going to attack his face. He's going to kill one of my Silver Hand recruits, no doubt about it. If he doesn't, he's stupid. However, next turn, I can play the Maiden of the Lake, Hero Power, which takes me to 5 mana, and because I have 8, I can still play the Warhorse, still do 6 damage to his face. He's an arsehole. That ruins my plan slightly. Maybe getting an equality here would be nice. No, in fact, an equality here would be beautiful. Hammer or Wrath. I mean, Hammer or Wrath still works, honestly. I can still do that. Ah, it's tempting. Yeah, no, in fact, no, it's better. Because I can now... No, I'm going to coin. Play that. And go and attack his face. Meaning that if he does attack with his weapon against one of these, it does more damage to him than just one. And now he did start beating me down very early in the game. When we down to 11. But I have now brought him down to nearly equal to where I am. And I have board control and more cards in my hand. So... Therefore, I think it took a while for me to start getting the stuff to start playing this deck very well. But once it gets to it, it's not a terrible deck. He's going to trade into my Warhorse trainer. If he doesn't, he's stupid. Are you fucking with me? He doesn't have 1 damage in his hand. 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 Please don't have 1 damage in your hand. No! Wait, doesn't that mean that costs... He could have played it. It costs 2 less. He could have won. He literally could have just won. Heal spam. Whew. I'm close. I think I'm fine. Unless he has a way of doing 2 damage. I'm fine. I don't think he has a way of doing 2 damage. I think I'm fine. And oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. I will admit I don't have... I do. As long as he doesn't... If he goes for my face, I've won. I've won. Unless he has 2 damage. I don't think he has 2 damage. I've won. I'm sure I've won. I think I've done my maths correct. I have done my maths correct. Except I'm going to do it slightly differently. And then I'm just going to be with a bitch, and I'm going to consecrate. And now I'm going to attack his face. I'm a winner, I'm a winner. And I won. I mean, that was close. It was a very close battle. Oh, I got a win streak bonus. Thank you, game. I did do a few warm-up games before this, so... Admittedly, when I say a few, I lost and went down to rank 20 and then had to come back to rank 19, but it's fine. We'll ignore that. It's fine. So that's the first deck. That was the second deck, sorry. Yeah. So now, it's time for the final deck. And a deck that I think people still play. Except this is my own version. I haven't neck decked this in any way. This is my version of a mech deck. Now, the way I have built it, it is more minion. I mean, as a mage, you probably play a lot more spells. Maybe make it equal between spells, minions, or fairly even. However, I haven't. I definitely have more minions than I do spells. I have the spells that are needed to help me get through, like Polymorph, pretty sure there's a Flame Strike, Flame Cannon, that sort of stuff, to clear his board. As well as the minions to do the damage. And as he's not mage, I'm not worried about him having a way of doing 3 damage. If he has a way of doing 3 damage, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised if this does 3 damage. If this does 3, he has backstab. He has fucking backstab. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a complete arsehole. So that's a mech whooper down. I will admit, it's a mech whooper down. And mech whooper isn't necessarily a vital part of this deck. He did just hit 2 cards from my class, which is bad. It's bad. I'm just going to put a taunt card down and attack him. He has not got a way of getting through that in 4 mana. If he does, I'm surprised. Reveal a minion with cost more. Well, they're exactly the same. And he's got... I mean, a lot of people have the piloted Shredder anyway in their decks. But yeah, he's not playing a mech deck, but... Right. Now, what I am going to do is... Honestly, I'm going to polymorph that. I don't trust him. He's probably got ways of doing spell damage. And I don't like that. I'm going to get rid of both of his minions, so that the board is completely clear. He can't boost his minions, you know. And I still have a fairly strong board. And preparation. So he plans on playing a spell, by the looks of things. He's playing Sprint. Interesting. He is drawing 4 cards. That's not necessarily great. Because he could draw into... He got the Ice Lance from that, so he's going to freeze that. That's fine. That was it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about how that turn played out. Because he has nothing on the board, I'm just going to play that. Attack his face. I could have played the Yeti and pinged, but I just think that's more effective right now. He has the piloted Shredder, and now he's going to do 4 damage to my Sky Golem, but that's fine. He's now going to play another spell, isn't he? Shuffle 3 ambushes into your opponent's deck whenever you let some. Whoo! Ah, that works. And now I have a great way of clearing his board. I can Frostbolt. I'm not even worried. Unless he can't have a way to taunt that up, surely. So I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just going to leave that, and I'm going to go for his face. I was going to... Oh, he gave up. There we go. And this is why I love these 3 decks. Admittedly, my Paladin deck didn't do great. I didn't get the cards I needed. Let's put it that way. I didn't have the ways to start spamming out my minions. I kept getting all the boosting cards. But when you do get the combination of spamming out your minions and then boosting them, it's a great deck. It's a very good deck. So I'm just going to quickly show you what is in each of the decks in case you want to go and build them yourselves. So here is the Shaman deck. So you have Lightning Bolt, all the more Murlocs, you know. So I have Ancestral Knowledge just to draw some cards, so that because I know that with Murlocs you start running out of them very quickly. Crackle, hopefully deal with some bigger cards, you know. 2 Flame Tongues, boost them. I have a Haunted Creeper because I needed another card, and honestly Haunted Creeper is not a terrible card. It's a fairly good card actually. You know, still Murlocs. Vitality Totem, I have one of them just so that if when I start losing health, I can play that and I can start gaining stuff, because they'll be more worried about me boosting my Murlocs altogether. Double Hex, yet again, get rid of the bigger minions. Lightning Storm, any lower minions they've spammed out. It's a very counterable deck, and Bloodlust, for when I get enough Murlocs on the field and I can just go whack, 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 finish him. So that's the Shaman deck. And then we'll show you the spammy minion deck this time. So here, the Noble Sacrifices. So we can't kill as many of my minions, because it's spammy minions equality. Make everything 1 health. I can kill things with the recruits. Health, like get my health back and stuff. Haunted Creeper. This is a very low cost deck, and I have a few higher cost stuff, and I have like things like this, so that when I hero power to get my stuff out, I still get more stuff. Inspire against +2/2, so on. Some clears, you know, boosts. It's a very minion spammy, I'm boosting my minions, if I don't kill you now, that's it kind of deck. It's not a bad deck. And then my Mech Mage, which, my variation on it, Flame Cannon, Frostbolt, Unstable Portal, Annoyatrons, Mech Whooper, Snow Chugger, you know, Demolisher, the mechs that are dangerous, you know. I have a Spell Slinger. Now I know it's not a mech, but honestly I have it so that I can play it, get a spell out of it, and you know, you never know how useful that spell is going to be. A lot of, probably maybe 50-60% of the time the spell is useful, so therefore it's one of the reasons I use it. You know, Spider Tanks, Polymorph, my Arcane Nullifier, which is amazing. As you saw then, he couldn't get through it because he couldn't play any spells on it. He had to attack it, and it's a very hard card. Jeeves, for when I start running out of cards in my hand, I can play Jeeves, you know, even if I get 1 turn out of it. I've played it in games where I've got 1 turn out of it and I've drawn 2 cards, and those 2 cards have been my winning cards. Mechanical Yeti, the Pilot Shredders, just because they're amazing. Anti-Killbot for some heals. Pilot Sky Golem, I only have 1 of these, otherwise I would have 2, and I'd probably replace the Mechanical Yeti for it. Or maybe even a Force Tank Max, because the Force Tank Max is good, but it's not the best card. And a Flame Strike. So, a very, I don't know how to put it, it's not the same, it's got similarities to the mech decks you can find online, but it has my own little, I'm going to make sure I can clear your board, keep my minions to do the damage kind of feel to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for some more, and I shall see you guys all next time. Goodbye.